Hi guys, welcome to Rise Up, a Be Me Being. Understanding the inner self by using three letters, Be Me. It is the most important, most gifted thing on the planet, and everyone is a Be Me. And the reason why I say everyone is a Be Me, because everyone's got a body, and everyone's got a mind, and everyone has energy. That's the fundamental ingredients of kind of who we are. We come out of that womb, we're body, mind, energy. Then we get a name, we get a gender, and then we get a religion, and then we get all these other titles. And the Beamy is getting to the blueprint of your body, your mind, and your energy, which says if you was to come out of the womb now and you had total control over your body, mind, and your energy, and you knew that, what would your life be like? What would you do? What would you choose? What would you become? How would you think and how would you feel? The way of the human thinks and feels a certain way. Most situations and dramas that go on out there will affect everyone basically in the same way. If someone's had a heartbreak here and this one's had a heartbreak, generally they both feel the same. And then you've got all of these other thought forms of dramas that we go through that produce emotions. So the human title in itself is quite draining. It's very emotional and it's mentally charged to keep on. Trying to understand what spirituality is in all of that, well, that goes across the board, doesn't it? There's lots of spiritualities that's going on, but do they work for you? A lot of spiritualities have taught us to believe in something outside of ourselves. I get it. I understand it. I've done it to myself many, many times. We all look up to the heavens and ask for something. But I think the big trick is this. The way that spirituality is running at this moment, I still think it's taking it away from the real core of who you are. Because spirituality is still another identity. And there's many sub-identities to what you would class as being spiritual. To me, being spiritual is stop being human. But the true meaning behind spiritual is when I leave this five sense realm. I can have a connection to that spirit. If I got a connection to my spirit, then I'm spiritual, which means I believe in spirit and I believe in my own spirit. And I'm guided by that spirit by the way that I am feeling. Human being feels a certain way. When you're healed and you understand the Be Me, that feels in a completely different way. The whole system of the Be Me is intelligence. You are talking to and talking with and communicating with your inner intelligence. This inner intelligence should be your best friend. That inner intelligence is the very thing that is functioning every part of your body. This is where it goes wrong. The software called human being completely mucks up your immune system because it doesn't have the quality, it doesn't have the knowledge, it doesn't have the understanding that by speaking with that intelligence, it enables you to understand your body, understand your illness, understand why you are in pain. It gets you to understand your story because everyone's life is a story, and your story is really important, and it should be really, really important to you. I bring beamism. I bring empathy. I bring the code of three letters, two words, one meaning to who I am, to who you are, and it's a be me being. Surely everyone wants to be themselves, don't they? But how many are in relationships and one partner won't allow you to be you? So what is be me? You're trying to gain your ultimate perception of your be me. What was my ultimate perception? My ultimate perception went from being a hairdresser to create a new identity for the human race in 3 letters, 2 words, to create a word called Ember Key, which is the code of the human life. It's also the code of the inner life, and it's also the code of the Be Me life, the butterfly. It's the cocoon process. Now, all of this knowledge wasn't read from somewhere else because I don't read books. I'm not very good at reading. It came from my own book. It came from my own story. Because the human being sees the story in one way. It's the way that you've been taught to see it, to feel it, to act in it, and to respond to it. In the process that I discovered, in the human side of me, that needed to resolve itself. This left me with the Be Me, which basically means it left me empty. This became an empty channel. And that's why we have channelers that can channel, because they can become an empty vessel. When I did channeling and I did trance channeling, that was me getting myself out of the way, and that allows me to be a free channel to accept the message that is coming through. And we are here to understand that healing is possible. I know it's possible. I made the impossible possible. There is a way to heal yourself. Be Me, the new identity to who you are, understands the human story. My name is Trevor Owsley. See you on the other side. Take care.